Hey, it's Laser Bungalow. Today we got a good one for ya. Today it's all about a supposed leak for the upcoming Sonic Frontiers. It is from 4chan, so any asshole could come along and just post something like this. But, it could be cool if it's true. Obviously, we'll see pretty soon in a few days when we get some gameplay, so I thought it'd be good to go through this. It seems pretty awesome. So, okay, to get this out of the way, I just wanted to get into the big details of what's going on with Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers has 6 playable characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, customizable character, extra feature. Oh my gosh, I wish this was true. Obviously we'll see, but, if I could play Shadow for most of the game, that would just be killer. But, next one says, Chao Garden is coming back, and it borrows mechanics from the Phantasy Star Online games. You can customize it. Customization is similar to the personal quarters in Phantasy Star Online games. It also serves as the bonus room for extras. You can interact with items. That would be cool if you could directly customize the Chao. I'm not a big Chao Garden person, but if I could customize it directly, I would like it more. Character customizations. Limited character customization for Sonic and his friends, like auras, clothes, boost, and idle animations. All of these things sound somewhat realistic. I think idle animations is a little bit weird, but it would be cool. It says more advanced, in-depth customization for customizable characters, and its customization is similar to PSO games, Phantasy Star Online. Okay, Phantasy Star Online, I believe, is developed also by Sega, so I assume that's why they keep referencing this. Next thing says open zones. It has 7 open zones that have their own unique structures and buildings. And the open zone format is similar to Monster Hunter and Phantasy Star Online New Genesis. Some zones will have villages, towns, and cities. A variety of NPCs, like anime-looking humans, anthros, I assume like Sonic, robots, Chao, and woodland creatures, maybe like the ones inside the Badniks. That's pretty interesting. A variety of unique shops for certain items, a variety of enemies, like Badniks, Egg Pawns, and the new Titan robots. I assume that's like the big guy we saw in the trailer. Next section says cyberspace stages. Required to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Located in the floating emerald shrines, Sonic is only playable during these sections. That's interesting. Plays like Generations or Unleashed. There are new stages and returning stages. Green Hill is one of them, and one of the new ones is the birthday party scene in Generations. That would be pretty interesting. That'd be kind of a fun little thing. This is how Sonic gets his memories, it says. I'm not really sure what that's referring to. It's a little cryptic, but interesting. Anyway, it says online multiplayer. Holy shit, that would be insane. I highly doubt that Sonic Frontiers would have online multiplayer, but if it did, and it did have these features, that would kick ass. It also says Sonic movie skins as a pre-order bonus and a collector's edition. Now, personally, I would kill for a freaking Sonic movie skin in Frontiers. This is a Frontiers background, right? This is a render I made. Look how nice it looks with the beautiful, realistic scenery, with the nice, realistic Sonic. I think it would be sick. So he goes on to say a few more things in replies to people. Here's one of his replies. He says, the gameplay is honestly significant improvement from Lost World. So far, Sonic and his friends control really well. Sonic still has the boost, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to, because you can pretty much rely on the momentum, which is by far the best thing for this game. The combat has its good moments, but it has its frustrating moments. Just don't fight at night or you're dead. That's interesting. That implies a day and night cycle. That could be pretty cool. Oh my gosh, if it really is like mostly momentum based and you could roll around, that would be so freaking cool. I really, really hope they have that regardless if this leak is true. But next post they made says, the control/gameplay. Sonic and his friends control really well. It's quite similar to some of those 3D fan games so far. Sonic and Shadow have the same speed. Knuckles, Tails, and Amy have their own speed, which is a tad bit slower than Sonic and Shadow. You can boost with Sonic and Shadow, but honestly I prefer rolling down hills and relying on the momentum physics. That would be so freaking cool. It says Sonic can parkour, boost, spin dash, drift, quick step, bounce, and stomp. Tails can fly and use his gadgets. Knuckles can climb, glide, dig underground, and burrow. Amy can do acrobatics. No goddamn clue what that means, but interesting. Shadow has Sonic's abilities, but he also has his Chaos powers. The avatar is whatever ability you want to create with them, and they have their own skill tree. Interesting. Really hope for that. Physics-based shit. That's what we like, right? They also go on to say, Frontiers still has some of those Sonic features. He's replying to someone saying, what's the landscape like? Is it flat? Is there any springs or loops? He says, Frontier still has those Sonic features, and no, the game is not empty. You can enter those temples/ruins from the TGA trailer and do puzzles to get more loot or items. Some items you can hold and use to get as weapons, gadgets, food, or toys for your chow. Also, you got some civilizations and small landmarks you can explore. And his final post, I believe, says someone replied to him and said, all right, Mr. Leakerman, what's holding up Sega from releasing the pre-orders for Sonic Origins on Switch? He says, the Switch version of Sonic Origins cannot handle the 3D menus and are working on lowering the quality for the Switch version. Also, Frontiers on the Switch is going to be delayed as well. That sounds kind of like BS to me, but overall, this leak sounds pretty freaking awesome. I really wish it was true. It would be so goddamn cool to be able to play as all those characters, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Tails, Sonic. I guess customizable characters cool, but let me know what you think. It would be sick to have the momentum physics and all these things. Drop a comment down below about your feelings on this. And thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a good one.